Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be taking on the Confronting the Core Chaos quest, and for this one I'm bringing along a party of Sephiroth, Eiko and Rosa with an Emperor friend support and Ramu as a summon. So it is finally the debut of Sephiroth and Eiko's EX Plus, and I am a massive fanboy of both of these characters. Like, Sephiroth is, he may not be the greatest in the character development department in my opinion, but he's just one of the most iconic and most badass villains in the franchise. Friggin' don't at me. Or I should say come at me, because yeah, Sephiroth's just a bona fide badass. I mean, I first encountered him when I was like 8 or 9 years old, so he leaves a lasting impression, you know what I mean? And Eiko, she's adorable, she's got amazing friggin' powerful white magic, she's got certain hidden depths as a character, as I went into on my on my pull video. She comes off as being kind of bratty at first, but you get to know her and she's really a sweetheart. I quite like Eiko. So I'm actually quite excited to use both of these characters, finally realised to their full potential, or at least their full potential right now. I've actually been playing a fair bit with Sephiroth in non-synergy, and I might have done the guy a little bit of a disservice, because while it is true that he's not exactly as meta-breaking as Ultimisio or Emperor, they're both pretty much in a tier of their own right now. But with the right setup, Fervent Blow can indeed deal consistently over 100k damage, and it can even do it to a degree after the enemy's invisible defense buffs go up if you have enough battery. Because the difficulty that I have is the only thing that I'm able to go off is other people's videos. So I search for videos of Japanese players, of like American and European players playing the Japanese version, and I can only really watch what they do to get a kind of idea of it. But ultimately, the only way you'll know for yourself is to actually play it for yourself. And I've been going through with this party through Rosa's Lost chapter just as a test, and if you have Eiko, Eiko batteries by a ridiculous amount now, because I mean she always did, right? Back in the 60-60 era, or even 50-50, she would battery by however much damage she dealt with Smite, in addition to 40% of her attack stat. Now she still does the same thing, the major difference being that Smite now has 4 brave hits, so if you can actually hit all 9s on all of those attacks, which is unlikely but still possible, then you are going to be doing 40k battery to everyone, in addition to the damage that she's putting out, and that is like the strongest battery that we have right now. It's basically like a Setsa's friggin' EX, like every turn if you want. It's very strong in terms of battery, and Sephiroth has 30% overflow on his EX Plus at 3 out of 3, and he has 20% from Rosa if she's got her buff up. So you use Fervent Blow after a Smite battery, and yeah, you can easily deal over 100k damage. It's not a problem. So he's he has his issues. His kit is quite simple. He doesn't have that many advanced mechanics in Chaos, which is probably one of the things that holds him back. But in terms of just hitting a button and seeing extremely big numbers, sometimes that's quite satisfying all by itself. And to be honest, as a fanboy of Sephiroth, even if he's not the most meta character, I'm going to actually enjoy. I've got a lot of favourites coming out this month, so I'm going to enjoy playing around with favourites and seeing how they do. Because I mean, I could bring a team of Ultimisio, Rosa and Emperor, and I'm pretty sure I'd smash the stage and I'd get like max score. But I want to see how well I can do with these guys. Because Eiko's not to be slept on. You pair Eiko with Rosa and you've got a lot of healing, and she can actually do a respectable amount of damage as well. And you got Sephiroth on top of that, and it's just it's the icing on the icing on the cake. But I am bringing an Emperor friend because he is all kinds of busted when he is against 3 targets, which this quest is. I can probably almost kill off the little CPUs before he even goes away. Especially when we've got Eiko battery in him every turn, and he's going to be, his traps are going to be exploding all over the place. It's just going to be disgusting. So let's go over the artifacts quickly. So for this one, because it's a single wave, I'm going to be using my 2 One-Winged Angel boosts, and I'm going to be bringing Mighty Fervent Blow. Now, I think Mighty Fervent Blow as a passive is actually quite slept on, right? Because it is a bravery damage multiplier, so that means it multiplies the potency even. So you have 10%. Your attack Fervent Blow potency is times 1.1, so it's basically a bravery damage multiplier. It doesn't give you more attack to get over defenses, but the one thing Sephiroth does not lack in is attack. If you get him like 3 out of 3, full summon boards, full attack 1-away artifacts, he's going to have a lot of attack, especially when he gets all his buffs up. You pair him with Rosa and someone like Eiko or Sarah or Rem or even Vanille, and he's not going to struggle with attack. So that means essentially that Mighty Fervent Blow is going to be more effective because it just multiplies the damage you deal by essentially 10%. And because he has more charges of Fervent Blow than he does of Octaslash, it also does more hits. It does 10 hits instead of 7, and it bravery attack. You know, it HP attacks twice. And essentially, when you use Black Materia, you get a free skill, so you can use the free skill on Fervent Blow. So I think that Mighty Fervent. I know it's not one of the most recommended passives, but I personally think it's quite good. I'm not a massive fan of CS50s like One Winged Angel, for example, if they only work on the last wave. Because in Chaos Quest especially, you can be spending like 10, 20, 30, 40 turns before you even get to the last wave. So that means like for the first half of the quest, you're going to have a dead passive. It's not going to do anything. And it's like, is it that good that it's really worth like the boost against the last boss? Now it might be, because it does give him more of everything that he wants. You get max bravery, attack, and initial bravery, and he can use all of those. So it is quite good in terms of stat boosts. And it is true that the last boss usually has the beefiest defense increases, so the extra attack does go a long way to piercing those defenses. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I'm using it here because it's literally a one-wave quest, so he'll have it on the whole time. And he's got synergy, so the 5% will be even more impactful. But in general, I genuinely don't know. Do I want to go 3 One Winged Angel? I don't think I do. I'm going to have at least 1 Fervent on there. Maybe I'll throw in a 330. Problem with 330 is that it increases his max bravery exponentially because he's got so many buffs. But can you even fill up that amount of max bravery without an insane amount of battery? I don't think you can. I think Sephiroth has too high of a max brave. Like, the only thing that's going to max that bravery damage potential out is his EX. So you take max brave 330 on to do more damage with EX. Or if you've got lots of battery like I have with Eiko. Eiko herself, she really wants attack and max brave. That's basically all she wants. I need to finish off these other 2 artifacts. I need to perfect them. I was waiting for this double token drops actually, and I'm going to get Eiko perfect as well. She deserves it. Because in 50-50, I mean, and basically the whole time, she has really struggled with a low max bravery. And especially now, even she's got a much better max brave now than she did before, but she still wants those 330s, especially because if you look at her EX skill, her EX skill gives her double white magic, right? It also gives her a framed buff called double white that lets you use double holy. And while double white is active on Eiko, she gets bravery regen, and her initial bravery is already quite strong. And I'm bringing Rosa as well, so she's going to be getting a lot of bravery regen per turn. So combine that with the amount of damage she'll be doing with Smite, and she'll be easily capping out on bravery, so she wants a lot of max bravery. And in fact, that I also gave her some spheres. I gave her my Agrius sphere because if your name's not Ultimecia, you're probably going to want attack more than max bravery, and even if you're ulti, you probably still do. So this kind of max bravery spheres are just kind of sitting around not doing anything. I thought this would be a good one to give Eiko because Eiko's healing is extremely strong, or at least she does it very often, so she's probably going to be at max HP a lot of the time. So this is a good choice in my opinion. And I gave her Istolas because, as I said before, she has quite high initial bravery. She buffs her own int brave, and Rosa is also going to be buffing int brave, so this just is a nice little boost to her damage, you know, especially when the defense buffs go up. And then obviously I've given my Rosa has her max bravery artifacts because she's gonna be leaking like crazy. And the Emperor friend is even more insane. He literally does have perfect artifacts, which is nice, and he's got all the spheres. So yeah, I'm just gonna be going in. We're gonna see what we can do. I've got remove for the max bravery, but also this boss is weak against lightning. So otherwise I would bring brothers. But remove's going to be helping Sephiroth's fervent blow to just deal 9s everywhere. So yeah, let's jump into it, see how it goes. So I start out as Sephiroth. I'm just going to swap straight into Emperor because he's going to do the most damage before the enemy's defense buffs go up, basically. And then Eiko, I can afford to use terror homing because of the turn spacing. I'm just going to start straight off with that. I should probably have used HP regen there to give Emperor some buffs, but I'm actually just going to pray with Rosa. Okay, nice. So that's kind of worked out in my favour. I can actually just use HP regen on B and get Emperor's buffs up. Give him some battery as well, because that battery is also based off initial bravery, which is even more of a reason why Rosa is a good idea with Eiko. So just look at this filthy amount of damage. Like, what can you even do? What can you even do against that? Yeah, I'll do an EX. Why wouldn't I? Explosions intensifies. Meanwhile, hey Emperor, I heard you like battery. So have some of this. Absolutely disgusting. Now I should probably use double holy here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to smite instead for even more explosions. Absolutely delightful. So yeah, that's 5 turns of Emperor Friend, and these things are more than half dead already. That should speak for itself. Now then, with Sephiroth, he starts off with 3 stacks of Genova. Octaslash gives him 1 stack of Genova, and then an additional stack if you attack a broken target or break a target, right? And then it gives him stats based on his Genova level. Fervent Blow increases existing Genova stacks by 2. So the thing about Octaslash that I figured out, because it always seemed a little bit buggy to me, but now I figured out how it works, is that it grants him 1 stack, then it increases his buffs, and then it gives him an extra stack if it qualifies. So if I use Octaslash on B now, it'll go up to Genova 5, but he'll only actually get buffs up to Genova level 4, which explains why his max bravery has never been quite as high as I felt that it should be. So the best thing to do is actually to start off with Fervent Blow and then go into Octaslash so you get the full amount of buffs. In my opinion, that is the best approach. At the very least, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to do this. So yeah, I'm absolutely going to go for a double holy here. So I know Eiko is synergy, but that's an impressive amount of damage, right? That's pretty good. And then yeah, Sephiroth doing Sephiroth things. So this is going to be a HP attack, like just a direct HP attack, right? Okay, that's fine. B's recovered from break, so if I break B, because C is going to heal B, but that also gives battery to it. But Eiko's going to be able to shave it down, so this is actually completely fine. Okay. So we ain't going to double holy just yet. Black materia time. 67k max brave, just about. It's pretty disgusting. So yeah, here I think here I'm gonna double holy. It's a good opportunity for it. Sephiroth takes some HP damage there, but I ain't worried, and to be honest, at this point I am actually just going to go to summon, because I don't want to deal with the little things anymore. Almost cap damage. It will be now though, we've got Rosa's buffs back online. Disgusting. Just filthy. Can I not steal a turn as Eiko? Yeah, if I HP attack here, I can just not steal a turn as Eiko. Which is very nice. And you actually do want to kill that node on the right first, the attack node, because that's honestly going to give you the least amount of problems. If you kill the healing node first, it's going to just go berserk and start dealing lots of HP attacks to everyone. Which even Rosa and Eiko combined cannot heal enough to deal with that. Excellent. So yep, I'm gonna smite. It's a good enough opportunity to do so. Let's pray so we don't get broken as Rosa. Meanwhile, Sephiroth continues to output disgusting numbers. Oh god! Oh wow, my Rosa died. I did not expect that. You know what? I'm going to continue on, and we'll see what score we get, if any. I was not expecting that. I'm kind of annoyed about that. Okay, let's get everyone healed up. So yeah, we can take this, that's fine. That's completely fine. Let's double holy here. I could do this, but I'm not going. Actually, you know what? I am going to. I think we can close this out fairly effectively. Okay, that's fine. Let's get everyone healed up again. Excellent. I never died. I don't know what you're talking about. It's lies. It's slander. Slanderous allegations. Let's get Nadine in there. Ooh, Eiko dealing the cap damage. I see you, girl. I see you. Yep. Let's go for it. So, think we can close it out here? We're good on HP damage. Go on then, Sephi. Let's bring it home. Excellent. And you are finished, my friend. So, will that death count against us that much? Or will we still get max score? Let's find out. We still get the max score, even with a death. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And until the next video, I will say take care and goodbye.